Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try, something inside still feels empty? You chase dreams, you achieve goals, and people might even admire you, but when you're alone, everything just feels meaningless. If you've ever felt that quiet emptiness, stay with me until the end. Because this story might just change the way you see life, and maybe it will show you where true happiness really comes from. Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village surrounded by green hills and shining rivers, lived a young man named Daniel. Everyone in the village respected him. He was brave, hardworking, and full of courage. Whenever a problem seemed impossible, Daniel was the first to step forward. He faced storms without fear and helped anyone who needed him. But deep inside, Daniel carried a silent sadness, something no one could see. Even after achieving so much, he felt incomplete. His house was beautiful, his work was respected, yet his heart felt hollow. Every night, he would look up at the stars and ask himself, why do I still feel like something's missing? One day, Daniel heard about an old wise man named Eli, who lived near the forest in a small wooden hut. People said that Eli's words were like a mirror. Whoever spoke to him began to see their life more clearly. So Daniel decided to visit him. When Daniel reached Eli's hut, he saw the old man sitting calmly outside. His eyes held a deep sense of peace, and his smile felt like sunlight after a long rain. With a heavy heart, Daniel said, "Grandpa Eli, I need your help. I've worked so hard. I've tried to achieve everything I ever wanted, but no matter what I do, I'm not happy. Please tell me, how can I find true happiness?" Eli looked at him quietly, then said, "I will help you, Daniel. But first, you must do something for me." He pointed to an old, cracked wooden bucket beside him and said, "Take this bucket. Every day for 1 week, go to the river, fill it with water, and pour it into my well. But remember, the bucket has cracks." Daniel was confused. But the water will leak out, he thought. Still, he respected the old man and agreed to do it. The next morning, Daniel began his task. Under the burning sun, he walked to the river, filled the bucket, and carried it back. But by the time he reached the well, most of the water had leaked out. The bucket was almost empty. He tried again the next day, and the next. Each time, the same thing happened. The water spilled along the way, and the well never filled. By the end of the week, Daniel was exhausted. His hands were sore, and his heart was heavy with failure. He went back to Eli and said, "I'm sorry, Grandpa. I failed. The cracks in the bucket wasted all the water. I couldn't fill your well." Eli smiled softly and said, "You didn't fail, Daniel. You did exactly what I asked. Now, turn around." Daniel turned, and what he saw left him speechless. The dry, dusty path he had walked every day was now filled with green grass and blooming flowers. The path that once looked lifeless was now alive and colorful. How did this happen? Daniel asked, amazed. Eli looked at him with gentle eyes and said, "The water that leaked through the cracks gave life to this path. Every drop that fell nourished the earth and helped these flowers grow. You thought your work was wasted, but in truth you were creating life every single day." Then Eli leaned closer and said, "This is what life is like, Daniel. We all have cracks, our flaws, our mistakes, our weaknesses. But those cracks don't make us useless. They make us human. The true beauty of life isn't only in reaching the goal. It is in what we give and create along the way. True happiness doesn't come when you finally arrive somewhere. It comes when you realize your journey itself is giving life to the world around you." Something shifted inside Daniel that day. He finally understood. Even if he didn't achieve everything he dreamed of, he was still leaving a mark with every step, every action, every effort. He was creating beauty without even realizing it. When he returned to his village, his smile was different. It wasn't the smile of a man who had all the answers. It was the smile of someone who had made peace with his soul. He continued to work hard, to help people, to live, but now he found meaning in the little things. The laughter of a child, the beauty of a sunrise, the joy of giving all became signs that happiness had been with him all along. This story reminds us that we often chase perfection, thinking happiness lies at the end of success. We tell ourselves, once I achieve this, I'll finally be happy. But life isn't about waiting for that perfect moment. It is about finding joy and meaning in the imperfect moments we live every day. Our cracks, our failures, our pain, they don't make us broken. They make us real. And through those cracks, we can spread light to others without even knowing it. So next time you feel like your efforts are wasted or your journey is too hard, remember Daniel and his cracked bucket. You may not see it now, but your steps are making the world a little brighter, a little more beautiful. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe and stay with us. Like the video to support our channel and share it with someone who might need this reminder today. Maybe your share will be the drop of water that makes someone else's path bloom.